brick like a house. Like a house. Now, what are aliens? I would say I'm about 43 right now. I never even considered that they were possible until I was, say, maybe 35 years old or so. Kind of traditional thinking like my father, I would have said, come on, that's conspiracy stuff. Upon further investigation, it's true. There are aliens. Now, sometimes it's easier for me personally to try to look at what they aren't before you try to decide what they are. Now, if one were to just go, okay, what are the fake Jews that run the fake news? Hollywood, what are they pitching? So I could determine what truth is in there and where is the deception. Now, the biggest deception, according to pop culture, Hollywood, etc., is they're telling us that these alien beings are extraterrestrial, kind of like the movie E.T., right? And they tell us that they're off in some faraway galaxy. So that's what they're pitching, right? But the truth is, upon further investigation, and if anybody's curious about how to prove to yourself that aliens are here, they suck people up from the ground, do all types of things medically to them, end up back in bed. I would recommend following the work of Dr. John Mack. Dr. John Mack was a clinical psychologist out of Harvard who was hypnotizing people. Now, the first 100 people that he hypnotized or so, he thought they were having a case of psychosis, maybe some type of sleep psychosis. Then he started to come to the conclusion that these people were having actual physical experiences. It's a very deep subject. But nonetheless, sometimes I view a man, when he comes out and says things like this, like, what does this guy have to lose? What does this guy have to gain by saying these things? Well, he hypnotized a couple hundred people or so. And they would have very, very similar stories. And he came to the conclusion that they really were being abducted. So now when we look at what an alien is, we have to understand it's not extraterrestrial. They're interdimensional. They're here. And the easiest way to understand the difference between what an angel is, whether it's a good one, bad one, or cherubim, seraphim, different types of angels, but they're physical beings. Some of them even look like man. They can talk to us, but they're in our dimension. And when you look at what a demon is, in general, demons are just spiritual by nature. So, in other words, they can get inside of you, right? I don't see any biblical case to make that an angel can get on the inside of you or your spirit and heavily oppress you or possess you. And when you look at demonic possession, it's a very rare phenomenon, but it has to be real. Biblically, and just things I've read in the past, etc. So the easiest way to understand what an angel is to understand it is physical, it is in this dimension, and they have a sinister nature to them. Some of them are going to pretend to be very nice, tell you very sweet things, but the reality is they kind of all say the same thing. They would put Christ into the category of a wise man or a prophet. They will never say he's the real deal. So the easiest way to understand what an angel is to understand that, yes, it might have some demonic undertones, different story for a different day, but an angel is an interdimensional being. Apparently, they suck people up from out of their beds, out in the woods. Time goes missing. They start playing with them medically. There's very valid reason to think that some people even get implants inside of them. There's a couple surgeons that specialize in implant removals, etc. So an alien is not a demon. An alien is a physical being that's in our dimension. Yahuwah.